time, we didn't realize how important it was. And it wasn't until 1945 that it was revealed to contain Pythagorean triples. Subsequently, it has become one of the most studied objects from the ancient world.
This ancient relic is so advanced. It really shouldn't exist. Sometimes archaeology uncovers relics that simply shouldn't exist. Ancient artifacts so advanced, they challenge everything we thought we knew. These mysterious discoveries push the boundaries of our understanding and leave us questioning. How could such technologies exist so long ago? Plimpton 322. Kicking things off, we've got the Plimpton 322, a fascinating Babylonian clay tablet dating back to around 1800 BC. It holds secrets that continue to intrigue scholars today. Inscribed in cuneiform script, this artifact features an extraordinary table of numbers that includes a list of Pythagorean triples, sets of 3 positive integers a, b, and c that satisfy the equation. Our world constantly relies on mathematical technology to operate, but when did we first begin to build the foundations of our mathematics? The Plimpton tablet suggests that ancient Babylonian mathematicians had an advanced understanding of right-angled triangles long before Pythagoras made his famous contributions. The true purpose of Plimpton 322 remains a captivating mystery. Some historians propose it served as a trigonometric table for architectural calculations, possibly aiding the construction of grand palaces and temples. Others believe it was an educational tool for teaching mathematics to students. Regardless of its original intent, Plimpton 322 stands as a testament to the sophisticated mathematical knowledge achieved by ancient civilizations, illuminating their intellectual prowess and leaving us in awe of their achievements. Want more mind-blowing ancient relics like this? Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. There's plenty more ancient mysteries to uncover right here. Lycurgus chalice. Speaking of ancient brilliance, the Lycurgus chalice is like a magic trick straight out of ancient Rome. This 4th century AD chalice doesn't just look stunning, it changes color. By day, it shines in a cool jade green, but shine a light behind it, and boom, fiery blood red. The secret? Nanotechnology. Tiny particles of gold and silver, ground to nanometer sizes, are embedded in the glass. This ancient use of nanotechnology showcases an understanding of materials science centuries ahead of its time. These Roman artisans weren't just making art, they were bending light and unknowingly dabbling in cutting-edge science long before it had a name. The Lycurgus chalice is a testament to their extraordinary craftsmanship and ingenuity. The aluminum wedge of Aiud. From a Roman wonder to a modern enigma, the aluminum wedge of Aiud is one of archaeology's most perplexing discoveries. Found in 1974 by construction workers in Romania, this small metallic object was unearthed 33 feet below the surface near the Moorish River. The wedge itself, made of 89% aluminum and over 12 different metals, doesn't just defy our understanding of history, it completely rewrites it. Aluminum wasn't even produced in pure form by humans until the 19th century. Yet this wedge is believed to be around 250,000 years old. How could such an advanced metal artifact exist so long before its time? Speculation runs wild, with some suggesting it's a remnant of a lost ancient civilization's technology, while others wonder if it could have extraterrestrial origins. The more we learn about it, the more this mysterious object challenges everything we know about our past. Antikythera mechanism. And if you think ancient tech couldn't get any more advanced, in 1900, off the coast of Antikythera, Greece, divers uncovered a shipwreck from the Roman era, but it wasn't the statues or marbles that caught their attention. It was a strange gear-filled bronze object that seemed to belong in the future, not the past. Known as the Antikythera mechanism, this 2,000-year-old relic is an enigma that challenges our understanding of technology. Dating back to around 100 BC, it is an analog computer, something we wouldn't see again until the 19th century. With its intricate gears, this device could track the movements of the sun, moon, and planets, even predicting eclipses and planetary alignments. It was a technological leap so advanced, it shouldn't have existed in the ancient world. How could a civilization with no knowledge of gears and computers create something so complex? The Antikythera mechanism is a reminder that the past may hold secrets that defy the very laws of history. The Salzburg Cube. let's keep the historical intrigue rolling with the Salzburg Cube. Also known as the Wolfsegg iron, it has been a source of mystery since its discovery in 1885. Found in a coal mine near Wolfsegg am Hausruck, Austria, this small cuboid iron artifact was buried deep in 60-million-year-old lignite deposits. The problem? Aluminum and advanced metalworking weren't on the menu for ancient civilizations. So, how did this thing end up there? Initially thought to be a meteoric rock, closer inspection revealed no traces of typical meteoric elements like nickel and cobalt, which led experts to rethink its origin. Some theories suggest it was crafted using the lost wax technique, while others propose it was used as ballast in mining machinery. Then there's the possibility it's linked to ancient technology or even extraterrestrial origins. Whatever its purpose, the Salzburg Cube continues to be a puzzle that challenges our understanding of the past. Zhang Heng's seismometer. In ancient times, earthquakes were often seen as divine punishment, but Zhang Heng, a brilliant Chinese inventor of the 2nd century AD, saw things differently. He created the first ever seismoscope, a device so advanced it's hard to believe it's nearly 2,000 years old. Shaped like a bronze jar, the seismoscope was adorned with 8 dragons, each holding a ball in its mouth. Below each dragon, a toad waited patiently. When an earthquake struck, the device could detect the direction of the tremor, dropping a ball into the corresponding toad's mouth with a satisfying clink. Remarkably precise, this invention helped officials respond faster to disasters, saving countless lives. Zhang Heng's seismoscope wasn't just a technological marvel, it was a glimpse into the scientific future, centuries ahead of its time. The London Hammer. Let's talk about the London Hammer, but not London, England. This one hails from London, Texas. Discovered in 1936 by a family on a hike, this ordinary-looking hammer became extraordinary when found encased in rock, estimated to be around 400 million years old. The hammer's wooden handle has partially turned to coal, and its iron head is remarkably pure, suggesting advanced metalworking techniques. How could such a modern tool end up trapped in the ancient rock? Some argue it's a natural geological process, while others see it as a remnant of a lost civilization, or even extraterrestrial visitors. While skeptics propose simpler explanations, the London Hammer fuels our imaginations with its tantalizing mystery. Is it a fluke of nature or a key to forgotten history? One thing's for sure, this artifact keeps swinging at the boundaries of what we thought we knew. The Voynich manuscript, and just when you thought it couldn't get any weirder, the Voynich manuscript is one of the most enigmatic artifacts in the world, captivating scholars and cryptographers for centuries. This illustrated codex, handwritten in an unknown script referred to as Voynichese, dates back to the early 15th century, with carbon dating placing its origins between 1404 and 1438. The manuscript comprises about 234 pages, filled with intricate illustrations of plants, astronomical diagrams, and what appear to be recipes. Yet no one has been able to decipher the text. The first known owner of the manuscript was Holy Roman Emperor Rudolf II, who purchased it for 600 gold ducats around the turn of the 17th century, believing it to be the work of the alchemist Roger Bacon. Despite numerous attempts by historians, linguists, and cryptographers, including renowned figures like William and Elizabeth Friedman, no one has successfully decoded its contents. The Voynich manuscript remains a tantalizing mystery, raising questions about its purpose and origin, while continuing to inspire fascination and debate among those who study it. The Big Shigor Idol. The Shigir idol is an ancient relic so advanced for its time that it seems almost too sophisticated to have originated over 11,600 years ago, well before the rise of known civilizations. Discovered in a Russian peat bog in 1890, this towering wooden sculpture has baffled archaeologists with its complex geometric designs, including zigzags, chevrons, and herringbones, along with 8 human faces that suggest its creators possessed advanced carving skills and a deep symbolic understanding. The idol's unsettling open-mouthed topmost face adds to its aura of mysterious power. What makes the Shigir idol even more remarkable is its age. Carbon dating shows it predates the Egyptian pyramids and Stonehenge, challenging assumptions about prehistoric societies' cognitive and artistic abilities. Its intricate iconography hints at a cultural sophistication unexpected in hunter-gatherer groups, raising questions about forgotten advanced civilizations and the secrets ancient societies may have left behind. The Thule Papyrus. Next, we travel to ancient Egypt with the enigmatic Thule Papyrus, a document shrouded in mystery and controversy. Allegedly discovered by Alberto Thule, a Vatican museum director in the 1930s, this text describes an event that seems plucked from a modern UFO tale. It recounts a fiery disk appearing in the sky around 1480 BC during the reign of Pharaoh Thutmose III. The papyrus describes how the disks emitted an unearthly brilliance and left Egyptian scribes awestruck. Priests reportedly performed rituals to appease the gods, fearing divine wrath. Critics argue the text could be a mistranslation or outright hoax, as the original papyrus was never found. Only transcriptions exist today. Whether a lost record of ancient extraterrestrial encounters or simply a vivid metaphor, the Thule Papyrus ignites our imagination about what the ancients might have witnessed in the skies. It's a story that keeps historians and UFO enthusiasts equally captivated. Judean stone masks. Let's shift focus to the Judean stone masks, an intriguing collection of artifacts from the 1st century BCE to the 1st century CE, primarily made from limestone. Discovered in Judea, modern-day Israel, their existence is especially remarkable due to the rarity of stone masks in the ancient world. These masks have smooth, human-like faces with hollowed-out eye sockets, suggesting they were worn or displayed during religious or ritualistic ceremonies. Some scholars believe they were used in early Jewish rites, while others think they could be connected to local pagan practices. The exact purpose remains unclear, adding to their mystique. A significant discovery occurred in the 1950s when similar masks were found in a cave near Jerusalem, and others have since been unearthed throughout the Judean region. These finds continue to offer valuable insights into the cultural and ritualistic practices of ancient Judea, yet many questions remain unanswered about their true significance. The Devil's Bible. Building on the intrigue of ritualistic artifacts, we turn to the Devil's Bible, also called the Codex Gigas. It is a 13th century manuscript from Bohemia, weighing around 75 kilograms. This massive book is famous not only for its size, but for its eerie full-page illustration of Satan, which gave it the nickname. The manuscript contains the entire Latin Bible, along with other texts, including medical and historical writings. The legend behind its creation is that a monk, allegedly after making a pact with the devil, completed the manuscript in a single night. Though the story is likely myth, the book's craftsmanship and complexity are undeniable. The Codex Gigas has fascinated scholars and historians for centuries, and it remains a mystery how it was created so swiftly by one person. It is currently housed in the National Library of Sweden. The book continues to captivate those intrigued by the intersection of legend and history. Rocks of Sacsayhuaman. The rocks of Sacsayhuaman are truly a marvel of Inca engineering. This ancient fortress, built in the 15th century, features massive stone walls made from colossal limestone blocks, some weighing over 100 tons. What's fascinating is how these stones fit together so perfectly without any mortar, just incredible precision. The zigzag design of the walls not only adds to its beauty, but also enhances its strength, helping it withstand earthquakes over the centuries. Located just outside Cusco, Peru, Sacsayhuaman was strategically built on a hilltop, representing the head of a puma in the layout of the city. The Incas used local materials and innovative techniques like log rollers and ramps to transport these gigantic stones from nearby quarries. The Nebra Sky Disk. Let's talk about the Nebra Sky Disk, a stunning artifact that flips our understanding of ancient technology on its head. Discovered in Germany in 1999, this 1600 BCE bronze disc is covered with intricate gold symbols representing the sun, moon, and stars. Experts believe it was more than just art. It was likely a sophisticated tool for tracking celestial movements, maybe even marking seasons or eclipses. What's even more impressive is how it challenges what we thought ancient societies knew about astronomy. The disc shows us that prehistoric Europeans were likely far more advanced than we realized, using astronomy to guide their daily lives. Think of it as an ancient sky map, with a whole lot of hidden knowledge. The Saqqara bird. Talking about the skies, let's take a closer look at the Saqqara bird, an intriguing artifact discovered in 1898 at Saqqara, Egypt. Dating back to around 200 BCE, this small wooden model, crafted from sycamore wood, appears to resemble a bird. What sets it apart is its aerodynamic design, with a squared tail and sleek body that some argue looks strikingly similar to a modern airplane. This advanced design has sparked theories suggesting that the ancient Egyptians might have had some knowledge of flight. While many archaeologists believe it was simply a ceremonial object or a toy, the possibility that it could represent early aerodynamics challenges our understanding of ancient civilizations. If they could create something so advanced, what other secrets might they have left behind? The Saqqara bird continues to fuel curiosity and speculation. The Baghdad Battery. Now, let's shift gears and talk about the Baghdad Battery. Found in modern-day Iraq, these clay jars dating back to around 200 BCE have sparked some serious debate. Inside each jar is a copper cylinder, and when combined with an iron rod, they could potentially generate a small electrical charge, similar to a basic galvanic cell. Some theorize they were used for electroplating or other forms of electrical experimentation, which would suggest an ancient knowledge of electricity way ahead of their time. While most scholars consider them to be nothing more than ceremonial or storage devices, the possibility that ancient Mesopotamians were tinkering with electrical technology is fascinating. Ancient electricians? Anyone? The Piri Reis map. But it doesn't stop there. Let's dive into the Piri Reis map. Imagine holding a 16th century map in your hands that shows the coastlines of South America and Antarctica, both with accuracy that shouldn't have been possible at the time. The kicker? It depicts Antarctica without its ice cap. Could ancient explorers have been privy to a hidden world long before modern exploration? This mysterious map, drawn from unknown sources, challenges our understanding of ancient navigation and cartography. Could the Piri Reis map be a key to lost civilizations, or was it based on ancient knowledge that we've yet to uncover? The Ulfberht swords. And speaking of advanced technologies from the past, the Ulfberht swords are another mind-boggler. These Viking weapons were forged using steel that rivaled modern metallurgy. Found throughout Europe, these swords were incredibly durable and so finely crafted that they often bore an inscription that translates to Ulfberht, a name that could be the signature of a master swordsmith. What's really perplexing is how Vikings, with their limited tools, were able to create steel that was far more advanced than anything seen in Europe at the time. Were they using secrets lost to time, or was there a deeper knowledge guiding their work? The Dendera Light. From Viking weapons to Egyptian wonders, let's explore the Dendera Light carving. In the Dendera Temple, a mysterious carving shows what looks like an ancient light bulb, complete with a spiral filament and a large bulb at the top. This carving has sparked wild theories, suggesting the Egyptians had access to electrical technology centuries before it was invented in modern times. Was this carving purely symbolic, or is it evidence of forgotten technologies? The idea that ancient Egypt could have harnessed electricity in some form adds an electrifying layer to our understanding of their achievements. The Kokno Stone. And if we're talking about mysterious carvings, let's not forget the Kokno Stone. Found in Scotland, this ancient slab is covered with intricate symbols and markings. The debate rages over whether it's an ancient star map or an early astronomical calendar. If the stone is indeed a map of the stars, it could suggest that ancient peoples had a far deeper understanding of astronomy than we give them credit for. Could the Kokno Stone be evidence of a lost civilization's scientific knowledge? Its age, around 5,000 years old, certainly points to that possibility. The mechanism of Share Sukte. Following this trail of ancient mysteries, let's look at the mechanism of Share Sukte. Found in Iran, this 5,000-year-old artificial eye is a marvel of early prosthetic technology. Crafted from tar and animal fat, this ancient prosthetic suggests that people from millennia ago were capable of creating sophisticated, functional tools, possibly more advanced than we previously thought. This discovery raises the question: what other cutting-edge technologies were lost over time? What did ancient peoples know that has slipped through the cracks of history? The Iron Pillar of Delhi. We now arrive at the Iron Pillar of Delhi. Standing over 9,600 years old, this ancient monument is made of iron that remains remarkably corrosion resistant. For its time, the ironwork on the pillar is incredibly advanced, suggesting a level of metallurgical expertise that wasn't thought to exist in ancient India. How did ancient Indian metallurgists achieve such precision and durability? Could the iron pillar point to an advanced lost technology or a civilization's knowledge far ahead of its time? The Great Zimbabwe Walls. Let's explore a mindbender from Africa, the Great Zimbabwe Walls. These awe-inspiring stone structures were crafted without mortar, making us wonder how ancient engineers achieved such precision without modern tools. Built by the Kingdom of Zimbabwe between the 11th and 15th centuries, the walls stretch across 1,000 acres, showcasing incredible architectural skills. What's most fascinating is that the wall's purpose remains debated. Were they part of a grand city, a religious sanctuary, or something more mysterious? This site not only challenges our understanding of ancient construction techniques, but also sparks questions about Africa's early technological advancements. The Japanese dog figurines. Next up, let's head to Japan for a mysterious relic, the dog figurines. These small clay figures, dating back to around 5000 BC, have intrigued researchers for centuries. Some look like humanoid creatures with large almond-shaped eyes, giving off an unmistakable astronaut vibe. Could these figures have been representations of ancient astronauts or extraterrestrial visitors? While mainstream archaeologists argue they were merely spiritual or ritualistic symbols, the out-of-this-world appearance of the dog has sparked a theory that ancient civilizations might have had contact with beings from the stars. The Dropa Stones. Now, let's explore the Dropa Stones, mysterious artifacts from China that have fueled some wild theories. Discovered in the 1930s in the Bayankara Ula Mountains, these stones are circular, with inscriptions that some believe tell the story of extraterrestrial encounters. The Dropa Stones are said to describe the arrival of a crashed alien spacecraft thousands of years ago, with the stones themselves serving as a historical record of this event. While the mainstream archaeological community has been skeptical, these enigmatic stones continue to captivate those who believe we're not the only ones to ever visit Earth. Could these ancient relics hold the secret to humanity's first intergalactic contact? The Longyu Caves. On our journey in the Orient is a set of caves in China that continue to defy explanation, the Longyu Caves. These hand-carved caves, dating back at least 2,000 years, stretch over an area of 30,000 square meters and showcase a level of engineering that seems almost too advanced for their time. The intricacy of the carvings and their sheer scale suggests that an ancient civilization with remarkable skills built them. But the most intriguing part, no one knows exactly how or why these caves were created. Were they storage areas, religious sites, or something more mysterious? Whatever their purpose, the Longyu Caves stand as a testament to an advanced culture that remains shrouded in mystery. The Puma Punku Stones. Let's dive into the heart of Bolivia, where the Puma Punku stones lie, raising questions about ancient construction techniques. The stone blocks at this site, some weighing several tons, fit together with such precision that not even modern machines can replicate the feat. Built by the Tiwanaku civilization over 1,000 years ago, Puma Punku's design is an engineering puzzle. There are no signs of mortar, yet the stones lock together seamlessly. Some theorize that ancient builders had advanced knowledge of materials and tools that have been lost to history. But how did they manage such precision without the technology we have today? Puma Punku remains one of the most perplexing sights in the world. The Stone Head of Guatemala. In the dense jungles of Guatemala, a giant stone head was uncovered, its features so strikingly modern that it raised eyebrows across the archaeological world. The Olmec civilization, known for their colossal stone heads, is believed to have created these sculptures. But the stone head of Guatemala takes it to another level. This massive figure has features that resemble modern Caucasian, or even African traits, sparking debate over ancient transoceanic contact. Did the Olmecs, or someone else, have contact with distant cultures? Or is this just a coincidence? The head's unique appearance forces us to reconsider the capabilities and connections of ancient civilizations in the Americas. Who were these ancient sculptors, and what did they know? The Abydos helicopter carvings. Take a trip to Egypt's Abydos Temple, where carvings that seem to depict modern vehicles, helicopters, airplanes, and even a submarine have stunned archaeologists. The hieroglyphs found in the Temple of Seti the Borv are baffling because they appear to represent technology that wasn't supposed to exist in ancient Egypt. Could the Egyptians have had access to advanced technology, or is this simply an artistic misunderstanding? Some speculate that these carvings might be evidence of time travelers or extraterrestrial visitors, while others suggest they could be symbolic representations of spiritual journeys. The Olmec heads. Finally, we return to our last ancient anomaly in Mesoamerica, to examine the Olmec heads, massive stone sculptures that challenge everything we thought we knew about ancient civilizations. These heads, some weighing over 40 tons, have distinct African-like features, sparking theories about ancient transoceanic contact. How could the Olmecs, thought to have lived in isolation, produce such statues with features so similar to African facial structures? Were they somehow linked to Africa, or is there another explanation for these remarkable carvings? Whether they point to lost histories or undiscovered connections, the Olmec heads raise as many questions as they answer. What secrets do these colossal figures hold about the ancient world? Oh, hold your ancient horses there, friends. We've reached the grand conclusion of our historical escapade, but fear not, for the past is vast, and there's always more to unravel. Remember, history is written by the victors, but discovered by the curious, and you're part of that illustrious club. Keep those relics rumbling in your minds and stay tuned for more mind-bending mysteries that challenge what we think we know. Dive into the discussion in the comments. Share your own ancient enigmas or relics that deserve a spotlight. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a beat from the annals of antiquity.